and welcome to our American System Service Virtual Advisories. I am Angie Vasquez and this is the unit number 9 of your Blue Book. The topics in this unit are simple present. You have affirmative and negative statements, yes/no questions, and WH questions in simple present. Now, let's check the simple present. We use the simple present, but here in this unit, different to the to be verb, other verbs. So now, let's see. We use the simple present for habits or routines or for certain facts. Now, let's see the structure. In affirmative. In affirmative, we have noun, the verb in present, and the complement. Let's check the example. You learn English. So here we have the complete information. It is really important that you do know some rules for the third person in affirmative. Let's come with me. So, for he, she, and it, the verbs change. So, if the verb ends in s, ch, or x sound, we add es. For example, listen to me. She washes the clothes. Or he watches TV. When the verb ends in o, we add es. For example, he goes to the bathroom. Or she does the homework. Listen to me, does, do, and does. Now, when we have the verb and it ends in y, we change that into I and we add es. For example, study. She studies English. He studies French. Or fly. The butterfly flies by the air. Now, let's see the negative. In the negative, we have noun, the auxiliary verb, do or does, not, and the verb in present plus the complement. Remember that for negative and questions, we need the auxiliary verb, but the auxiliary verb form depends on the pronoun. Let's come with me and see. So, we use does for he, she, and it. No more. Third person in singular. So, in negative we have does not. The contraction is doesn't. Let's see the example. We have I don't teach French. I teach English. You don't learn French. You learn English. But in third person, we said, she doesn't learn English. Okay? Now, let's move to the yes/no questions. In the yes/no questions, we need also the auxiliary verb. Do or does depend on the noun. So, do or does, the noun, he, she, or it, with does, we, you, they, and I, with do. And the verb in present plus the complement and the question mark. Look at the example. Do you learn German? No, you learn English. Does she learn German? No, she learns English. Now, WH words. We use WH words as I explained to you in the previous units that you use for extra information. So you use this structure. WH word, do or does, the auxiliary verb, noun, the verb in present, and the complement. Look at the example. Why do you study English? What is the answer when we use why? Because, of course. So I said, because I like learning English. It is important that you use the WH words for extra information, not just yes or no questions. Of course, we can use the simple present to express about your free time activities. Look at some examples. I play tennis on Saturdays. That's my routine. So I can use the simple present. I go dancing on Saturdays. So if I do frequently, it is a possibility to use the simple present. She walks home every day. That's her routine. He reads a book every day. So that is his routine and is in simple present. Or I go to the movies on weekends. See, if it is my routine or my habit, I use the simple present. As an activity, I suggest you to practice the simple present to write down a list of verbs and write the statements in affirmative, negative, yes/no questions and WH questions with those verbs. Remember the third, second, and third person. Then you have to write down your own routine, but answer this question. What do you do on weekends? Listen to me, on weekends. Not every day, just on Sunday, maybe Saturday, or on Fridays. I don't know what is your weekend. Please remember to go to your activities in your branch and do the listening and speaking exercises in your workbook or student book. It was the unit number 9 of your Blue Book. These are our American System Service Virtual Advisories. I am Angie Vasquez. Goodbye.